Welcome friends. Let us study the topic IC engine on my YouTube channel. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. The topic included in today's lecture are difference between IC engine and EC engine and components of IC engine, IC engine and EC engine. So there are two types of heat engine, IC engine and EC engine. If the combustion of fuel takes place inside the cylinder, then it is known as the IC engine, that is the internal combustion engine. And if the combustion of fuel takes place outside the cylinder, then it is known as the EC engine, that is the external combustion engine. IC engines are compact in size, while EC engines are large in size. The IC engines have low initial cost, while EC engines have more initial cost. The fuels used by the IC engines are costly, and in the EC engines, cheaper fuels may be used. IC engines are suitable for mobile application, while EC engines are less suitable for mobile application. So that was the difference between IC engine and EC engine. Now this is the working of the IC engine, that is the reciprocating engine. So all IC engines are reciprocating type engine. It means it has a reciprocating motion like this. The main part of the reciprocating engine is cylinder, which is a fixed. There is a piston which reciprocates inside the cylinder. This one is the connecting rod, and this one is the crankshaft. So generally the heat energy is generated inside the IC engine, that is in the piston and cylinder, and due to that piston reciprocates and we are getting the work done on the crankshaft. And that crankshaft may be connected to the different prime movers or the wheels of our vehicle so that the vehicle moves. The IC engine or the reciprocating engine have valves. So that requires to enter the fuel and mixture of air inside the cylinder, as well as the valves are also required to exhaust the hot gases or burnt gases from the cylinder to the atmosphere. So this is the, you can say, valve mechanism. So here you can see this one is the a cam, which is an extended portion, and generally it is rotating. And due to the rotation of the cam, the follower, which is a light green color, it moves. And due to that, the push rod moves up. And due to that, the valves moves up and down. It means valves open or close. Sometimes push rod is connected to the rocker arm, and then rocker arm is connected to the valve. Now let us study the different components of the IC engine. So this one is a cylinder block in which the cooling jacket is provided. It means the place from where the cooling liquid passes. This is the crankcase. This is the cylinder head, top portion of the cylinder. This one is the coolant, that is the liquid, or you can say water. These two are the valves, and this is the valve spring. On that, directly cam can be attached. So that is cam operated by the camshaft. This one is the piston. These are the piston rings. This is the fuel injector. If it is a diesel engine, it is a fuel injector. This is the injector nozzle. This is the crankshaft web. This is the crankshaft. This one is the connecting rod. This is the big end bearing, and here there will be a small end bearing. And this one is the piston pin. And when the piston is exactly at the top dead center or the extremely top position, it is known as the top dead center. And when it is at the bottom, it is known as the bottom dead center. So there are two valves, that is the inlet valve and the exhaust valve. So this was the, you can say, the construction or different parts of the IC engine. Now let us again study the components of IC engine one by one. Consider it is a 4-stroke petrol engine. So this is a frame on which the cylinder block or cylinder is supported. This one is a cylinder. There is a stationary part. This one is a water jacket, as we have seen. There is a cooling water or cooling circuit from where the coolant is passed. This one is a piston which reciprocates into the cylinder. Piston rings. So some piston rings are provided on the piston for the lubrication, and you can say the purpose of the piston ring is also to save the piston. Piston pin which connects the piston with the connecting rod. So that is a crank. This is the connecting rod. Now let us study the, you can say, valve opening and closing mechanism. That is, the top portion is the cylinder head on which valves are connected. So this is the inlet valve. Inlet valve is connected through the spring. This is the rocker arm. This is the push rod. This is the cam. So as the cam rotates, the push rod moves up, and due to that, the rocker arm from left hand side moves up and from right hand side moves down. And due to that, it opens the inlet valve, or similarly it opens the exhaust valve. So that is the cam follower. This is the exhaust valve. This is the spark plug. So if it is a petrol engine, we will have a spark plug. And if it is a diesel engine, it will have a fuel injector, as we have seen in the previous video. At the bottom, lubricating oil is filled up. So all these are the different components of IC engine. So now you just see the working of the, you can say, cam, push rod, and how the valve open and close takes place. Kindly ask your queries in the comment box. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.